I love the work of German publisher Clemens Gerhards, also known as Gerhards Spiel and Design. The publisher primarily releases abstract strategy games with all wood components that they create themselves. The boxes are nothing fancy. All the boxes I've seen are in this style, just plain brown. It's got a sticker on it, and that's that, because you are not buying this for the look of the game on the shelf, but rather for the look of the game inside the box. Because once you get past the rules and the catalog, it's just beautiful crafted hardwood for the board, with the pieces underneath this cardboard tray. So you pull that out and you're all set to go with Order Novo, a game by Dieter Stein. I've received a number of review copies from Clemens Gerhards. I've done videos on some of these games in the past. I've also bought titles as well, such as the title that I'm featuring today, Schnipp Weg by Dieter Zander. It was originally published by Zander himself through his own company in 2012 under the name Kosaxen Schubsen. And now Clemens Gerhards has re-released it in 2021 under the name Schnipp Weg, which roughly means, if I understand correctly, like snapping away. It is a disc flicking game, and the only components in the box are the wood board and 10 pieces of each color and a bag to keep them in. You only need 9 pieces at a time, so you've got an extra one, just in case you flick one too far and it goes down a ventilation grate or something. Let me show you how to play. Setup is rather easy. You place the board on the table, you place 9 stones at the back row of each side of the board, choose a first player, and begin. You are trying to move your row up the board so that you reach the center of the board, but you can advance your row only by knocking all of the opponent off the board. On a turn, you are going to flick one of your discs. If you knock off an opponent's disc, but your disc does not go off the board, you get to have another flick. And if you practice and are lucky and have some skill, you can knock off multiple ones. And there I go. And sometimes you're just too hesitant and you don't knock anything at all. Sometimes you knock too far and they just go flying off the board. There you go. That was super easy. So the reward for winning the round is you put one of your tokens off to the side. You advance one row. The other player sets up. They will take the first turn because they were the loser for the previous round. Now they have fewer discs of yours to knock off. They're a little bit closer. Of course, you're closer to them, but they go first. I am left-handed, so this might not work at all. Okay, if you knock off an opponent's piece, but you go off the board as well, your turn is done. Look at this. I just do the same thing over and over again. All right, and we continue. So if red wins again, you put another one aside, you move up. Set up white. Okay, and they're going to continue advancing. And if you get up to where you have only 5 discs, right, so the red player would go because white just advanced to this row. And if white wins again by knocking off all the red, then white would advance to the middle and win the game. Let me clarify that Schnipp Weg does not come with this tray. I purchased the game along with another Clemens Gerhards title from the Wooden Wagon, the only US retailer I've seen that carries Clemens Gerhards titles. Normally I get them at Spiel, but have not been at Spiel in a couple of years. Funny thing. So I bought those 2 titles. I was a little bit short of free shipping, so I added the tray, which is handy because as you advance on the board, you remove a stone from your row and you can put it in this tray. And should you have more stones than your opponent, then you can gloat because clearly you were doing better. You've got 2 ways to gloat. You're further up on the board and your stones are retired and relaxing on the side here. Now, I've played 5 times on a purchased copy of the game, including this game that I did with my son Traver, so that you can fully see how it works. Go again. Go again. Okay. Go again. Oh, I've done that too.
You should.
Wow, that's okay. I don't know how I'm so lucky here.
I hate this game and I hate you.
Right. Yeah. Hey, go again. Oh, I don't want to leave you back there, but oh,
Damn it. But don't you get to go off?
nope, because I went off the board. Here we go. Ah! That was never gonna work. Oh!
Oh, come on.
Once again. Now go again. Go again. Oh, I get you out. Ah. You have very few pieces. Oh, to destroy. Oh, Traver. Ah! Just don't kill yourself. Oh, go again. Wait, why didn't you use this one?
Oh, Dad, just leave me alone.
Ah! And go again. Uh-oh. Your turn, you gotta... Oh! Oh! What? You didn't do it! Ah!
No! You're kidding me.
Oh!
That's fine. We can go with that.
2 for 1. Oh, go again. Oh! Yeah, you're not gonna make that shot over there.
Yes, I can.
Oh! That's not good. Oh! Oh! There you go. You can slap it as hard as you want. You won a level. Traver.
It's fine. Ready?
That's not...
Okay. That kind of worked.
Oh, you're up. You can do it. Oh, you can't do it. Oh, I can't do it. And there's a complete game of Schnipp Weg. Not necessarily a well-done game. Our skill level is not ideal. Some of my shots looked pretty good, which is a surprise because that was the first game of the 5 that I played that I have won. Somehow, I was just making the shots that I normally do not make. All too often I find that as I'm flicking the disc, my discs get airborne and just sail over the opponent. So my shot goes nowhere. Or I shoot very timidly and it just scoots out a little bit or goes outside or wherever. Somehow it just has not worked for me, but it came together for this demonstration. The rules are extremely straightforward. You already know everything about the game. All you need is this fantastic board. They do such good work. And this is not necessarily a fancy coffee table game because it's not like a chessboard where you got the alternating squares or you got some fancy wood. It's just clean, straightforward, plain wood. It just it looks smooth and nice. It feels smooth and nice. The components are well made. Everything is super lovingly crafted. You look at all that they do, and all their games look like this. I don't know. I just love the style. I can't say much about the game because the game itself is extremely straightforward, and you know everything about it. You can imagine what this is like because it's just a flicking game, right? There's not much to it. The rules are minimal, and yet it's very engaging as you see how to put shots together and you try to just figure out minimal tactics on how to shoot across, especially this little corner here, because these pieces over here, they can't shoot here. You can only shoot within a certain range. So as the pieces get down on the board, are you going to save these for the end? You maybe try to move them up here to get close, and you can come in at angles here. There's all sorts of different ways to figure out how you want to shoot things, but that of course depends on your level of skill, because mine is often like, I'm going to do this thing, and in my mind it works out perfectly, and with my fingers it does not. But you play more, you learn more, you get better. Again, it's a fun experience. It's not cheap, but it is extremely well made, and I can understand why they charge what they do, because it is a highly specialized product that is made extremely well. There you go. Quick overview of Schnipp Weg, just to give you a taste for what Clemens Gerhards has done, and I'll link the other review videos that I've done in the description, because all the stuff I've tried so far is fantastic by them. They do a great job, and I wish more people would check them out, just so they can keep doing what they're doing.